Hi there, my name is Erica. Thanks for joining me on my new YouTube channel, Go Go Gospels, where I will be reading to you from this Bible trivia devotional. Sometimes I will follow up and read the correlating Bible verse from the Bible if needed. And as I go, I will be doing my own commentary critique. And you are always welcome to leave comments, whether I ask for them or not, because I am always interested in hearing other people's opinions and critiques. All right? So let's just dive right in. So here we go. It's from Ross. It was a $5 find. I was super excited that day. Anyways, Saul and the medium. What dead prophet did King Saul want the medium of Endor to call up? King Saul banned any kind of medium that would consult dead spirits. But when he saw the vast Philistine army that gathered for battle against him, he grew afraid. He sought God's help, but he didn't hear anything. Panicking, King Saul sought a medium so that he could talk to the recently dead prophet Samuel. When he approached the medium, he troubled her because she didn't want to get punished for breaking the law. But Saul assured her that he would not prosecute her in any way. I think that's going to be the least of their problems right now. The medium relented and described that she could see someone like a god coming up from the earth. She said it was an old man wearing a robe and that he looked annoyed. Saul fell to his knees and begged the specter to help him defeat the Philistines. But the specter informed Saul that God had left him for his disobedience and that the Philistines would kill him and his sons the next day. Saul became so distraught that he fell to the ground like he was paralyzed. And then we have the verse from 1 Samuel 28, verse 11. Finally, the woman said, "Well, whose spirit do you want me to call up?" Saul replied, "Call up Samuel." Okay, so I think I will go ahead and read the Bible version. Just grab my handy dandy Bible. It's King James Version. And we'll start at chapter 28, verse 11, like they suggested. So once again, then said the woman, "Whom shall I bring up unto thee?" And he said, "Bring me up Samuel." Bring me up, I feel, is very important vocabulary versus what was in the trivia book, Call 'em up. It just has a different feel to it, like bringing up, summoning up, something magical, occult, something maybe he should not be doing, but obviously he's been on a roll lately. And when the woman saw Samuel, she cried with a loud voice. I don't think she was anticipating this to actually happen. My thoughts are that she may have been a fraud, and when summoning up spirits, maybe you couldn't see them, you know what I'm saying? And then she would go ahead and relay the communication. And it would be whatever she wants to say because, whoever wanted the summoning, they couldn't see the spirit themselves. So she cries out with a loud voice, and the woman spake to Saul, saying, "Why hast thou deceived me? For thou art Saul." And the king said unto her, "Be not afraid. For what sawest thou?" And the woman said unto Saul, "I saw gods ascending out of the earth." this is not going to go well. And he said unto her, what form is he of? And she said, an old man cometh up, and he is covered with a mantle. And Saul perceived that it was Samuel, and he stooped with his face to the ground and bowed himself. And Samuel said to Saul, why hast thou disquieted me to bring me up? And Saul answered, I am sore distressed, for the Philistines make war against me, and God is departed from me, and answereth me no more, neither by prophets nor by dreams. Therefore I have called thee, that thou mayest make known unto me what I shall do. Then said Samuel, wherefore then dost thou ask of me, seeing the Lord is departed from thee, and is become thine enemy? And the Lord hath done to him as he spake by me, for the Lord hath rent the kingdom out of thine hand, and given it to thy neighbor, even to David, because thou obeyedst not the voice of the Lord, nor executed his fierce wrath upon Amalek. Therefore hath the Lord done this thing unto thee this day. Moreover, the Lord will also deliver Israel with thee into the hand of the Philistines. And tomorrow shalt thou and thy sons be with me. The Lord shall deliver the host of Israel into the hand of the Philistines. Then Saul fell straightway all along on the earth, and was sore afraid because of the words of Samuel. And there was no strength in him, for he had eaten no bread all the day, nor all the night. And the woman came unto Saul, and saw that he was sore troubled, and said unto him, behold, thine handmaid hath obeyed thy voice, and I have put my life in my hand, and have hearkened unto thy words, which thou speakest unto me. Now, therefore, I pray thee, hearken thou also unto the voice of thine handmaid, and let me set a morsel of bread before thee, and eat, that thou mayest have strength when thou goest on thy way. Eat and go, get out of here. But he refused and said, I will not eat. But his servants together with the woman compelled him, and he hearkened unto their voice. So he arose from the earth and sat upon the bed. And the woman had a fat calf in the house, and she hasted and killed it, and took flour, and kneaded it, and did bake unleavened bread thereof. This is a long visit, in my opinion. I would not have an appetite if I just saw a spirit that I was not supposed to summon, and he delivers a message that I'm going to die tomorrow. And my sons, by the way. Yeah, we're going to be with Samuel. Dead. And she brought it before Saul, the bread, and before his servants, and they did eat. Then they rose up and went away that night. Okay, so unfortunately, Saul left around and found out in the worst way possible, disobeying God by summoning up dead spirits. This is Old Testament, by the way. And then he gets this terrible, terrible message from Samuel, who is really irritated by the fact that Saul is obviously aware he's not in a good place right now with God, and then tries to undermine, go over his head, over, whatever, not through to God. So he calls up Samuel. Samuel's like, dude, this is not good at all. See ya. And that is my critique on this story. I also want to mention that never ever have I heard this story. I went to private Catholic school for 12 years, elementary and high school. And if you are familiar with the system, they tend to repeat a handful of stories over and over. And the Bible is a fairly nice sized book with many, many stories. And we don't get to hear most of those. And I really feel like that was kind of important. And I would have loved to hear this particular story, but it didn't happen. Maybe it didn't happen for a reason, but I actually heard it in a podcast, believe it or not. And I was fascinated. And when I ran across this passage in my devotional, I got a little excited. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. And if you have, like I said, anything you want to add to that, please feel free to leave a comment. If you are interested in hearing more passages from my Bible trivia and what little old me has to say about it, go ahead and click subscribe, and we'll go on this journey together. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again.